What's up? What's up? It's your boy Corey B. Tonight I want to talk about just the idea of the gift and power that it is to be able to influence our children, and not just our children, but the children around us. It's such just an incredible thing. I've talked a lot lately about investing in oneself and in your life and in your business and in your family and things like that. Just from a investing in time, knowledge, investing your finances, things like that. All these things have been key points and key aspects of what I've been talking about over the last week or two. Just because I've found it to be kind of relevant with what the world's going through, for us to be taking that time to just better oneself, better your business, grow and develop your business, and grow and develop in your family and in your personal life and things like that. Don't use this as time that's lost, opposed to being able to utilize time that's been given to you to do something good with. But the other day, me and my boys, we do scripture. We do devotions daily. We do devotions daily, sometimes twice, but at least at the very minimum, we do it once daily. And the other day, we read about storms. And any of y'all who know Corey on a personal level know that Corey is incredibly fascinated by tornadoes and weather and storms and things like that. He just really, really is. And so we read a scripture, and it was about it was just we our devotion was talking about the storms that come in our life and how God shelters us, and God can carry us through. And we ended up in a deep conversation. We talked for good 30, 40 minutes, and it was really, really great. Just the way that I was able to express to Corey how when it's talking about a storm, it's not just a physical storm that's happening outside, but it's the storm. There's storms that happen in our lives. It's when things get, I just kind of tried to relate it to him. Like, what does a storm do? A storm comes in and it destroys things and makes things a mess and causes a lot of chaos and a lot of problems. And that's what a storm metaphorically does in your life. It's something that comes in your way. And I explained to him, like, this virus is kind of like a storm in our life right now, because it's caused a lot of people to be out of their work. It's caused a lot of businesses to be in trouble. It's caused a lot of just different things going on in people's lives, where there's been sicknesses and deaths and financial burdens and just not knowing things. But anyways, I don't want to get too sidetracked. But we just were able to talk for a good long while, and Corey had a lot of questions. Colton had some. Colton mostly just kind of sat back and just absorbed most of it, but he did have some questions, and it's just really incredible. Those who don't know, Corey and Colton just turned 5 and 6. This past January, Corey turned 6 and Colton turned 5. And so, I mean, they're just incredibly brilliant, bright young guys, and but it's amazing to me just being their daddy and just getting to watch this, as they're so little still, but they're so big at the same time. Any of y'all who are parents, it's y'all know what I'm talking about. It's just an amazing, amazing thing. And even those who aren't parents, just like I said, it doesn't have to be your children. It could be any children that are in your life, that are around you. Just take an opportunity to be a positive influence in their life. And they are our future. They're the ones who are growing up and who are going to, change the world one day. We're doing the best we can to leave our mark on the world right now, but our children and the children around us, we have the power and the gift and the privilege of being able to influence their lives and have them impact the world even greater than we could. And they're more brilliant than sometimes they get credit for. they they understand so much, and they're just so smart, and they have an eagerness and a desire to learn and to discuss and talk about things. And if you sit down and talk with them or try to hang out with them on a more mature level, they're gonna see that as a cool thing, as an opportunity to be like, oh look, I'm big. I'm talking to my uncle or my friend from church or whatever, or I'm gonna talk to my dad or my mom, and or big sister, or big brother, or whatever. And it's like they feel big, they feel cool. I mean, think back when you were a little kid and somebody older from your church or from your school or from your family wanted to hang out with you. I'll never forget when my cousin Mike, he wanted to hang out with me, and I was just like, man, I'm cool. I'm cool because he's an adult, and I'm still 14, 15. I was like, I felt cool for that moment. Um, we've all gone through that, and like I said, it's like you want to use these opportunities to just really give them something positive, something they can feed off of and grow off of, and you just want to nurture them in an incredibly positive manner, and give them the potential to just learn something that you have to offer, and just not just learning something, but just having that positive vibes. There's been kids throughout my life that have just been just real special children. I mean, they're all special. They're all special. It's not that they're not. It's just there's sometimes somebody that for whatever reason that God puts them on your heart. They touch your heart for some special, unique reason, and it's God directing your feet. That's what it is. And you've got to be receptive to that call, because that is God trying to tell you that, hey, you know what? You need to be in that kid's life. And there was this little boy and little girl that, gosh, they're just incredible kids. They were brother and sister, Jason and Jenna. And back years and years and years ago, when I actually taught in a children's church, and when I was teaching in children's church at Cornerstone, they were in my children's church, and I just there was just something so special about them, and I was always so excited to see them on Sunday morning, and they just had the brightest little smiles, and just they were always very eager to help and eager to learn, and you know, getting to see Jenna go off to college and be such a successful young lady is just, man. And on one aspect, it's like, man, how old am I? I'm watching these little kids that I was helping teach, and now they're going to college. And another aspect, though, it's like I know that those children, they touched my life, and I was blessed to be able to touch their life. Just to be able to talk with them and hang out with them, talk football with Jason, and ask them how school was going. Their family taught me a lot about homeschooling, before before I met Kimberly, and Kimberly has taught me a lot about homeschooling because her mom got her through homeschool when she was younger. And it's just like just being able to learn and grow off of and feed off of each other's knowledge. That's an incredible thing, and that's what we all got to do. There's another little girl, Evelyn, that went to church with us at Cornerstone, and every time I saw her, man, from the time she was like, goodness, time she was like 4, we had a special handshake. It was super cool. Every single time I saw her Sunday, we'd have to find each other so we could, shake. And I just get to. She's moved farther away now, so I only get to see her via Facebook and Instagram. But I'm watching that little girl grow up, and she's just amazing, just absolutely amazing. Um, I mean, I could just sit here and talk about the kids that have crossed my path all day long. There's a wonderful girl, Alyssa, and her and my daughter were close friends in church, and for a while they were just really close. And off and on, I've always been close with Alyssa's family, and their family's been close with mine. We've all looked out for each other in hard times and things like that. I got to help her and tutor her in math, and now I look at her and she's just brilliant. I mean, she really is. she's planning for college. She's already started taking college courses, and she was already ahead of the game in college before she even graduated high school. I mean, she's just incredible, and she's about to get married, and it's just watching these kids grow up. Like I said, it's such a blessing because you're able to be a positive influence on their life, but they have a positive influence on yours. They just give you a special kind of encouragement and lift you up in a way that other adults don't. There's just a special something about seeing it in a young person, that when you're able to bond and connect with a young person like that, they lift you up while you're trying to lift them up. I don't know. I don't really know any other way to explain it. If you haven't experienced it, then it's because you haven't tried to yet, and you need to. Just try to be a part of the kids' lives. Your kids, your nephews, your nieces, your friends' kids. Just be there for them, support them, love them. It's an amazing thing. Like I said, they're going to be the ones who can change the world. They're going to be the ones who do far more than we can, because they're able to learn and feed off of us and see the missteps that we've had, and the opportunities that we didn't capitalize on in life, and they're going to be like, I know where the world missed that. I can fix that. And knowing these kids that I've known, the world's in good hands. It really is. Yeah, it really is. I mean, some of these kids, they're just something else. Like I said, I'm proud of my kids. They're amazing, but being able to touch other kids is something amazing as well. And so you should do it. And any of y'all who have had that opportunity to bond, y'all already know what I'm talking about. So y'all just keep doing it. Like I said, the key is just to keep loving each other, keep lifting each other up. Just keep putting all that good energy out there, those good vibes, showing God's love. That's the best way we can serve God and be the best Christian that we possibly can, is just to constantly share that level of love and acceptance and commitment to each other, because that's just a small fraction of what God's doing for us. All right. I got nothing but love and respect for all of y'all. Y'all know I do. Thank you to all of you who are sticking by me, staying tuned, keeping up with what's going on, and keep tuning in each and every day. Like I said, I'm gonna keep hitting you back. I got more coming. If there's something you want to talk about, please leave a comment below. Doesn't matter what it's about. Business, life, religion, God. I ain't as big on religion as I am just a good old-fashioned Jesus freak. I love Jesus, and that's about it, But whatever you want to talk about, y'all hit me below. Like I said, in these times, we need to stick together. Y'all can send me a personal message also. Check me out. Be sure you're subscribed to beingcoreybayless.com. And be sure you hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, get your notifications. Until next time, it's your boy Corey B. I'm out. Y'all have a good night.